smiling. I can see he's smiling. All right, but we are in to game 1 of Losers Finals. And Yachty picked Armored Armadillo. Mega Man X is one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm very happy to see the music being represented on this modded setup.
I'm gonna be real. I haven't played a Mega Man game.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm gonna let you know I'm kind of lacking.
Yeah. I like X more than Classic, but that's just me.
I do like the music.
Visitor
The
really
music
likes,
bangs.
Yeah, I know Visitor really likes Classic, so maybe talk to him about that if you're interested.
I am. So I can speak from the Mega Man side of this matchup.
Yes.
A lot of it's going to be calling out jumps, and that upward angled Metal Blade is Yachty trying to call out that jump in his face.
Absolutely.
Right, trying to create that space that he needs.
Because it can be kind of scary to go up there with a forwarder or a backer because the sword outranges you.
It's terrifying.
So if Paul decides to opt for like a forward air, you can kind of just get swatted as Mega Man.
I'm starting to think Yachty heard me talk about the Crash Bomber at the ledge. He's been doing it twice now.
I think, you know what, maybe they can hear the commentary. I mean, that's coaching if so you're banned. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so unfortunately, Toasty has been banned from Advantage State.
For indefinitely, is what I heard?
Just like, yeah, don't come back for 2 weeks, man.
So, did you see something Mega Man can do that a lot of other characters can't is an instant wall jump off the ledge, like a Scar jump, right, from Melee? Mega Man can do that in this game. He just did it twice, coming onto stage with the back air. Yeah,
that's a very cool recovery mix-up. You wouldn't think on stages without walls down there that it would be very useful, but
yeah, no, it's really good. Mega Man's got the air drift to be able to do it immediately right off the wall. He's not jumping; he's just doing it, which is really interesting. Oh, that might be a sock.
Yeah. Ooh,
oh.
Wow, such a smart recovery. Paul knows the exact distance.
He never, I don't want to say never, but he almost never misses those.
Yeah. Paul, okay, that's a lot of damage. You gonna see a swat here? Oh, not quite. But, I mean, yeah. After Yachty, I thought that was going to be a stock after that back air, but Paul came back swinging. I mean, that was a big combo.
Cookietic is Paul.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
I keep using first names, too.
Do you want me to call him Cookietic?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
I just, you know.
I mean, we've been calling HasBeen Yachty this whole time. So.
Yeah. HasBeen is Yeti.
That's true.
I think that's self-deprecating humor there.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't entered in a while, so maybe that's what he thinks. But guaranteeing himself 3rd place today, that's no small feat.
That's a pretty strong return, I would say.
I mean, I feel like that's very Yeti-like, though. That's the kind of return we were expecting for the bracket where he finally plays his main again.
But that's that instant wall jump again.
Yeah. That up B not connecting. Cookietic having too much rage there.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've seen Yachty do that instant wall jump, jump down, up B down air, mix up off the ledge before. That must be like a post-quarantine thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good mix-up. I mean, maybe Paul's not expecting him to land so aggressively with that down air, but it's
Cookietic doing an excellent job making that recovery look good.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Cookietic knows he can air dodge out, but God, Yachty's so smart covering stuff. Like, he knows when you're able to get out of his stuff, like that up air there. He knows okay, just barely missing.
That can be it on that forward smash against Ike up B.
Yep.
Ike can get hit by that pretty much every time.
Yeah, God, I really don't know how Ike is supposed to mix up his recovery in this matchup that isn't, like, doing it, like, right by the ledge.
It's okay if we don't know. Cookietic seems to know.
That's true. It just seems like recovering against Mega Man is just asking Paul to do the impossible, like, every single time he's off stage.
Yeah.
Because even if it's just game, and it's easier because it's just game 1 too. That's the thing. The longer this set goes, the harder it's going to get to recover because Yachty's going to know how Paul wants to recover. But wow, finding that dash attack
on the neutral get up, which is not as easy of an option to coverage as it could be. I know a lot of players talk about that being the worst option at higher level, but.
Yeah,
it's not in the heat of the moment. It can be kind of challenging.
Sometimes you just gotta hit him with that big move.
All
right,
the big attack, bro.
The big move. I was at a ladder event in Smash 4.
Yeah.
And we were going.
You just climb ladders, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But we were going, we just kept playing, and every time. I was playing, like, I don't even remember. It was like Charizard or something.
Yeah.
And every time I landed a flare button, I was just like, that's a big move.
We used to, in Montana, they call the big attack with DDD.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think Mega Man has any big moves really.
Down smash.
Okay, that's fair. But wow, that was insane shield pressure actually.
That was nuts.
Cookietic was so smart to parry out of that.
Yeah, Cookietic knew if he didn't parry that, that was trouble.
That was basically it if he didn't parry that. But I mean,
the music going hard.
Yeah, he's.
I thought that might have been it.
I would have tried to hold off.
Has been doing an incredible job SDIing that in so he didn't get spiked.
Would you have tried to hold off stage if you were Cookietic there with that up B?
Not off stage, but I think he tried to pull him like at that angle where he might fall out.
Oh, that angle where you can get spiked on stage? Yeah, that makes sense.
I would imagine that's where it would have.
I mean, Cookietic's the kind of person who has those kinds of tricks. Speaking of tricks, something I saw Yachty go for at the beginning of this game is that up air trying to hit the forward air off the top of the up air. The forward air will actually kill off the top.
And yes, and I'll tell you, it's a combination of both this weird upper hitbox of the forward air as well as combining with the hitbox of the up air.
He's doing it. He was doing it. He was doing the leg thing.
Oh, the leg thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun fact about Mega Man, when Mega Man is holding an item, it is the only model in the game with no idle animation.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah, it's very funny. I do that a lot.
I think, to my understanding, it's also the only walk animation where only one part of the body moves before the character moves. So you can do that leg twitch.
Yeah, that leg twitch is that's a Minnesota classic as well. I remember the clip of Yachty doing that against Drip. That was so funny.
I can also tell you that I taught Yachty a new tech in this game with Mega Man.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes,
was
and
it
Mega Man's leg trick on Inklings Inc. does a little teach me how to Dougie dance.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the name of it, but he just does like this on the Inklings Inc.
That's
so
pretty cool.
If the roller's down, you can do a different dance.
Oh,
so really important, pivotal gameplay changing tech. But
that's awesome. That's actually really cool.
Yes.
I think Mega Man is the best dancer in Smash Ultimate by far.
Even with Bayo's taunts.
Yeah, Mega Man is he's moving, bro. That up B red sparking, I'm actually kind of surprised. Mega Man is a heavy character. And even though Yachty's been like dominating this game, Paul is still in this, man. Ike's sword, that move, not just a move, that sword does a whole lot of damage, has a whole lot of kill power. And we saw him game 1 take it with that dumb, maybe not, okay. I thought maybe he was just going to get pelleted again and die.
Yeah,
but
do you see Yachty just getting pellets on the armor for damage?
Yeah.
I don't know what,
Oh, yeah, that's tough. So, Cookietic, after taking game 1, dropping game 2 to an SD, I mean, at that point, it was going to be harder for him anyway at that point because Yachty had the lead. But it was still doable for sure. And that's one of the things about this matchup in particular is Mega Man might have that constant chip damage, but Ike is so explosive.
So explosive. And something to add on earlier, you're talking about going off stage with that suicide, right?
That's a Naruto song.
Going off stage with the up B, right, for Ike. That, I didn't think about it at the time, but it might be actually worth going for. Yeah. Because you don't want to be playing the long game against Mega Man.
Well, the reason why I asked is that percent, Paul was at a much higher percent than Yachty. So I was thinking, maybe you take the trade there.
Yeah. And even if, like, maybe the percent lead is not as high, like, the long game is not something I feel like you want to play as Ike against a Mega Man.
The longer you are on the screen against the Mega Man, the more chip damage you're going to accumulate, and the harder it's going to be for you to eventually win the game. So I feel like maybe it's I still feel like you should probably start taking those trades.
I wonder if they are allowing the person counterpicking to choose the music.
That's probably what's happening. So this is Paul's music counterpick.
He's phoning a friend right now about the music choice.
He's actually calling someone right now.
He's asking like,
I wish he was
mid-set
calling
coaching like, hey man, I'm playing Yeti, I'm playing HasBeen on stream. And it's game 3. I got to pick the music. What do I go?
Yeah.
What do you think's the pick here? You got to read on this?
Okay. So, well, I will tell you, Paul is one to pick. He would pick some JRPG music, I think. Maybe some or DuckTales. All right, we're in with the Moon theme. Never mind.
That sounds like a RuneScape theme to me.
Yeah, but that is from the DuckTales NES game. That's the remastered version. But yeah, so what I was showing you there is Toland decided to side bet on my losers round 1, and I won the set, so I made him $5.
Hell yeah!
So you know what? That's pretty cool.
Going to small battlefield again.
Yeah, I've been seeing these up throws at 0 a lot from Yachty. I wonder what the goal is with those. I feel like at 0, I'd want to take maybe like a down throw back air or something. Do you have any insight on that?
Yeah, so Yachty, 1, has been a pioneer of the up throw.
Gotcha.
But 2, Mega Man can get a couple of down throw combos. So down throw fair, down throw back air.
Yep.
At 0 is true, right? But with up throw up air, you get access to a couple mix-ups. With up throw, you can get like up throw onto the platform for a tech chase scenario into up air, which can do more damage, right? So he could be looking for that. He could be looking for just raw up throw, catch a jump with up air, and now suddenly you're taking 60. So I think he's just opting for the higher damage, like high risk, high reward kind of strategy.
Sure. I guess my only thought with that is maybe as these platforms are maybe a little low for that up throw, but I definitely see what he's going for. That makes a whole lot of sense. Sometimes forcing your opponent into mix-up situations is a whole lot scarier than just taking the true combo.
Definitely.
That's something I know
Incredible
as a Wolf fan.
DI from Cookietic. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
And
He still died for it, but he lived the back air.
Yeah, that was
is half the battle.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's the Cookietic.
Oh.
That up smash. Oh! And all of a sudden, it's even.
And
that's what we were talking about.
All of the sudden,
that's what we were talking about with
Cookietic
Ike.
whips out the BDE to get an up smash into dash tag read.
Absolutely. If there's one thing I know about Cookietic, it's he loves that up smash so much. I don't know if you remember Smash 4 when he would just like short hop around
I try
you
not
and then
to.
and then he'd up smash.
I try not to remember getting hit by that. I've actively pushed that out of my memory.
Okay, well,
before bed each night.
I'm actually sorry that I brought up some trauma, but hey, you know what?
It's okay. It's the healing process.
Okay, well,
yeah.
Maybe I'm not really your therapist, but like maybe I can just be like your friend.
Is that not what commentary's for?
Next question.
Okay. Back to the nice back air.
It's okay. We're like this now. That's what we're doing now. All right. Yeah, that's a pretty cool back air.
That's a pretty cool back air there, bro.
Yeah. Hey, both these characters are. Hey, there's another one.
Oh.
You see another back air?
No.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess the back air era is over. That's unfortunate.
Dude, that is such a commentary staple.
Yeah. There's another one.
Okay,
yeah.
we gotta be done.
I'm done with this now. Yeah. But yeah. Cookietic's honestly kind of running away with this game. That up smash into dash attack was really like.
I think.
Oh, never mind. Yachty found a spot dodge up tilt.
I think we are at pivotal nair to up air percent right now.
Yep. I think this is about where he wants Yachty to be. I don't know if it'll kill, but if he can do maybe nair up air off the platform or something. Okay,
now he's out of that.
Yeah. Well.
Or at least out of the double nair.
Yeah. I mean, 102 is scary though.
Excellent air dodge to ledge. Really interesting choice.
Okay, I actually really like that because if Yachty chose to delay his jump out of shield at all, or I guess he upbeat, but if he chose to delay that at all, he was getting hit.
I think even if he jumped, he might have gotten hit.
Yeah,
that's
why Paul goes for that. But Mega Man happens to have like one of the few options in the game that can really get around that.
And not lose resources for doing it.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
he can still jump after, so.
Yeah, Mega Man upbeat on stage is really, really good. I feel like the only people who talk about it are Mega Man mains. Wow, Yachty made that comeback. The crash bomber there was actually a really nice bait. Because what happens,
forces him to pick something.
It forces him to pick an option that doesn't let him get hit by the crash bomber. Because if he gets hit by the crash bomber, unless he's dead.
And if he neutral get ups, he gets hit by it. Yeah.
Yep, if he neutral get ups. So roll, I guess, is an option there. He could also maybe have jumped, I guess, but Yachty can just release forward smash.
Yeah. It's one of the few set play options in the game. That and just better crash bomber that is Sephiroth side B. So.
Yep. So. Yeah, I mean, that was a really dominant show on ledge from Yachty at the end of that game. And honestly, his ledge trapping this whole set and his edge guarding have been very strong.
And he's also doing a really good job of putting Cookietic to the ledge, right? You saw him doing an early pellet to prevent the high recovery so that he has to fall to the ledge.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like Mega Man can really thrive in this matchup. Ike's ledge options, I mean, he doesn't really have that many true mix-ups off ledge.
But to that effect, Cookietic is getting off the ledge a lot.
Yeah.
Right? He's mixing that up. He's using the tools present or that Ike has to get around all of Yachty's immense ledge pressure, which is it speaks something. It speaks highly of that Ike.
And I feel like that's probably the hardest part of this matchup, though, is just getting around Mega Man's walls and pressure. Because Ike, I mean, he doesn't have the absolute greatest mobility, so it makes it kind of difficult to really, like, move. Because pellets are super annoying for your movement. they're one of the options in the game that's like, okay, it's literally just this big area that I can't be in while he's shooting pellets. Otherwise, they don't even do that much damage, but they like hit you, and that's what's annoying because they just fuck you up. But
speaking of,
right there, yep.
Yeah. And
that actually, I think he tried to do a ledge drop there, and that took his jump.
Yeah, he tried to ledge jump. Yeah, ledge drop jump.
Oh, see that kind of mixed up. I see what you're talking about. He tried to go for the down air there after the up throw.
Yep.
That can be really strong, I feel.
It can be because a lot of players know the back air is coming and they won't do anything.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like people call it laziness, but a lot of the time it's probably just conserving mental energy. Because if you're too worried about everything, you're going to lose the stamina for the rest of the set, right?
That's just how it goes. I mean, it's kind of hard balancing that, though, because you don't know if the set's going to be a 3-0 or if it's going to go game 5 or anything in between. It can be very difficult to figure that kind of stuff out.
Yeah. And where do you expend
that? Are y'all leaving? What's up? Okay.
Well, the big question is where do you expend that like mental energy, right? Like if you don't have the stamina, like it's tough to have the stamina to make it through, an entire bracket this long against players this good. So, it may just come down to, Yachty capitalizing on people not wanting to think about a down throw combo.
Yeah, and I think at this point it's maybe like Paul has to make something happen here. He has to find some kind of early kill or some kind of big damage string to get himself back into this. I mean, at this point,
probably nair down air is what he'll be looking for.
Maybe nair down air, maybe nair up B if he can keep himself alive, or maybe just a simple nair up air if it can get him to kill percent before taking too much more chip.
I will say this matchup, like on paper, seems very challenging, but Cookietic is making it look very doable.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's played this a lot.
That's one of the things that Cookietic is very, very good at with Ike. Is Ike on paper maybe not the greatest? Oh, he's just dead, I think. Never mind. But Ike on paper maybe not the greatest character, but Cookietic really makes Ike look like he can do it in a lot of matchups just because of how strong of a player he is fundamentally. It's really impressive.
I also want to point out the bait from Yachty to do the up tilt while he still had invincibility frames, so he'd land on the platform and still be invincible after the up tilt.
And that's something that can make that move a little hard to punish. If you do it under a platform and you stop on the platform, you're actionable way earlier than you would be on the ground. So a lot of your typical punishes don't really work that well. Okay, Nair not quite going to combo.
Cookietic bringing this completely back within
this is still pretty even, honestly.
Up smash range now. I believe we are within a throw combo into an up smash read.
Yep.
That's got to be what he's thinking about.
Yeah. That's a good roll there, escaping that pressure.
Back
throw. Oh, forward throw. Okay.
Back throw might not have killed. Maybe he knew that.
Yeah, I doubt it would have killed there, actually. That's a great spot dodge from Cookietic, by the way. He knows about the... Wow.
Yachty waiting for the spot dodge.
A spot dodge that never came.
That's the wall jump I'm talking about.
Yup. There it is, that wall jump back air off ledge. And Yachty is in Grands at his return tournament.
In Grands, solidly making a crazy losers run.
Absolutely.
He's gone through 30 full